My name is Patrick Kitchin, and I'd like to talk with you about employment class action lawsuits. An employment class action is a type of lawsuit that permits one person to sue on behalf of many people who have been denied wages under similar circumstances. One person can stand up for dozens or hundreds or even thousands of others whose employment rights have been violated by their employer. One person can make a huge difference in the lives of many. So how does a class action work? One person or a small group of people may file a lawsuit in federal or state court claiming that their employer has violated their rights and the rights of a class or group of other co-employees. The person who files the class action, the plaintiff, asks the court to permit them to sue on a class-wide basis, that is, to represent the interests of others who are similarly situated. This person, whom we call a lead plaintiff or class representative, works closely with us to protect the rights of the class. Over the course of several months after the lawsuit is filed, we and the attorneys representing the employer engage in the discovery process. We exchange written questions and documents and take depositions of witnesses. After we have gathered enough evidence to show that a large group of employees have been affected by the similar labor practices, we ask the court to certify the case as a class action. If the court certifies the case to go forward as a class action, we send notices of the case to all of the other employees in the class. Those other employees, now called class members, will be given an opportunity to participate in the case or to opt out of it. After class certification, the case continues and additional discovery is completed. Now, our goal and legal right is to gather evidence about all members of the class, including their damages, and to move the case towards settlement or trial. The courts value the use of class actions for several reasons. First, a class action is economical. It is often less expensive for the courts to manage one large case than many small cases. Second, a class action is fair. Because a class action permits the courts to decide legal and factual issues for a large group of people, the public benefits from having the court make rulings that are consistently applied across the whole class. Third, class actions give employees with relatively small value claims access to the courts. If an employee's claim is relatively low in value, many valid claims would never reach the courts for a decision. So, class actions encourage fairness for all employees, and fairness is something we in California highly value. I'd like to share with you an example of why class actions are so important to us. Imagine a single hourly employee working for a company that requires her and all her co-workers to skip their lunch breaks when it's busy. She's not paid for skipping her break, and her complaints are ignored by her manager. Several times a week, she's told, "It's just too busy today for you to take your lunch." She's missed a dozen or two lunch breaks over the past several months, and she now has a legal claim for damages under California law. She's entitled under the law to be paid an extra hour of wages for every lunch break she was not permitted to take. Her claim might now be worth 20 times her hourly rate of pay. Let's say that adds up to $300. So what can she do? Well, she has several options. She can file a claim with the California Department of Fair Employment and Housing on her own. If she does, she'll be required to attend a hearing and demonstrate her right to wages for missed lunch breaks. If she wins, her employer will be ordered by the Labor Commissioner to pay her the wages she was denied. If she loses, she can file an appeal in state court and have a new trial. If she wins, the employer has the same right. She can also try to hire an attorney to prosecute her individual claims in court. But because her total damages are only about $300, most attorneys will turn her away. When the value of a wage claim is low, the economics of the law make it difficult for an employee to find a lawyer to file and prosecute a lawsuit. When the value of one person's claim is low, but there are many people with similar claims, an employment class action lawsuit can be the best way to proceed. Serving as a lead plaintiff in a class action can be a very powerful experience for those who value the employment rights of all workers and who are committed to justice. If you have any questions about employment class actions, please give me a call.